Okay, today I'm going to be going over 4 complete training programs, 4 low volume, high intensity training programs for you guys to copy and use. One of which is going to be a dumbbell only workout, just as effective as if you were to do a workout in the gym with machines and free weights. You can get great results by just using dumbbells. So for those of you who have access to only dumbbells, there's going to be a full complete breakdown of a workout plan for you there. And there's also going to be 3 other low volume, high intensity workout splits. One's a 3-day split, one's a 4-day split, one's a 5-day split. And yeah, let's get into it. So your training phases are going to consist of 8 weeks of hard training, consistent training, with 1 week deloads, meaning that per year you're going to have 6 phases, right? 6 phases of workout of your 8-week training periods, which, in my opinion, for natural lifters is the best way to go about training, right? Every 8 weeks, maybe every 10 weeks, you need to take a deload in order to recuperate, recover, and go back into your next phase of training that much stronger, that much bigger, that much more motivated. So that's just the general outline of the workout splits. As far as frequency goes, as I said, there's going to be 1 3-day, 1 4-day, 1 5-day. I'm also going to show you how to implement cardio into your workout schedule, how to space your workouts and your cardio, what cardio should you do, how much cardio should you do, and a quick bullet, these bullets that I've made. If you can do the 5-day workout split, that's going to yield better results than the 4-day workout split, which is by extension going to yield better results than a 3-day workout split. But all, regardless, will help you build muscle effectively, optimally. There won't be much more of a difference in terms of how much muscle or how quickly you grow muscle if you do 5 days versus 3 days. But at bottom, if you want to maximize muscle growth, really transform your physique, then if you can, do the 5-day. Similarly, if you can't do 5 days, but you can do 4 days, do the 4-day, right? The results you see will be basically the same, because at the end of the day, like I mentioned in the last video, it's not about your frequency, it's about your volume and intensity and each workout. How good is each workout, rather than how many workouts do you have per week, okay? For example, if another point I want to make, is because you're breaking down your training periods in phases, 6 phases per year, with 8-week training periods, 1 week deloads, or 10-week training periods, 1 week deloads, whatever you prefer. 8 to 10 is what I would recommend. The reason that is the case is so that you can finish using one piece of equipment or following one training program before you start switching up your exercises. So what I'll recommend in this video is I'll show you the workout split for your first phase, and then I'll show you how it would look differently in your second phase. For example, if you're focusing your back workouts on rowing, building up thickness in your back, next phase, you'll be biasing your lat variation, your pull downs, your pullovers. Regardless, though, these workout splits are nothing fancy, but albeit extremely effective, and anyone can do them. That's why I've designed them this way, because I know everyone will have access to these pieces of equipment. It'll be simple for everyone to follow. It's nothing complicated. No, myo reps or supersets or fancy pieces of equipment that you've never heard of. It's all straightforward and all effective. So here's a first 5-day split. Okay, workout 1 is a push day, chest, shoulders, triceps. Workout 2 is pull day, back, biceps. And if you want to throw in some calves with your back biceps, be my guest. Workout 3 is an upper body day, which is, chest, shoulders, arms, back. Workout 4 is legs, which is lower body. And workout 5, again, is another upper body day, okay? And with this split, I would prefer if you guys rested after workout 3. So after your third workout day, upper body A, I prefer if you rested so that you can recover in time for a big, straining leg session on your 4th workout day. But as I said, these workout splits are flexible. This is just what I would recommend in terms of, not burning out, by training 5 days in a row. So if you can, do that. But if you can't, for example, and you just want to rest on the weekends, then just go 5 days in a row and rest on the weekends. Or similarly, do your push-pull rest, then upper body, legs, upper body. Completely up to you. But this is how I would advise you to do it. Rest after workout 3, and then obviously rest after workout 5. So that's a 5-day split. And if you can fit them in, feel free to throw in a couple sets of calves on your pull day or abs on your push day, because I won't be including calf or ab exercises in the training days, which I'm going to give you. One, because I've come to the conclusion that calves should, be added whenever you have the energy, whenever you have the time, because they are very stubborn. They will grow if you train them, but you really have to train them a lot. So, for example, I will rarely do calves on my leg day. If I ever have the time or if I have the energy, then I'll throw them in at the end. Similarly with abs, my abs get targeted with all compound movements, my rows, my presses. So you don't need to train your abs to get a six-pack, but if you want to, it's a good idea for your core muscles to be strong, good for sports. Just feel free to throw a couple sets in after your push or pull workouts. Okay, here's a 4-day split, very similar to the 5-day split and the 3-day split. You're going to do push, pull, upper body, legs. So it's just removing one upper body day, and the 3 days is going to be push, pull, legs. Okay, very simple. Again, there's nothing wrong about a push, pull, leg split. There's nothing wrong about a push, upper body, push, pull, legs, upper body hybrid split. Both of these are extremely effective at building muscle. And again, I'm speaking from experience. These are splits that I've done, and I currently do the push, pull, upper body, legs, upper body variation, and it's yielded amazing results for me. So now that we have those out the way, let me go over, or at least show you, what muscles you train on each day. So your push day, you're training your shoulders, chest, and triceps, right? So that's your anterior deltoid, which is your front delt, your pectoralis major, which is your lower pec, your triceps, and your biceps and brachialis, which is the muscle in between your biceps and your triceps and your biceps, obviously. And then there's a bunch of muscles there. In the push down photo, your lateral head, your posterior head, your anterior head, again, showing you the different heads of different deltoids of the shoulder. Your pectoralis major, again, your pecs, your triceps brachii, which is your lateral head. Your lateral head, your long head, and your medial head are all your tricep. All belong to your triceps, each muscle. And, you can go over each photo. I just thought I'd throw it in there because, it's kind of cool educating yourself on what muscles you're training whenever you train your back, your biceps. There we have the brachialis and the biceps. Whenever you do your curls, those two will be getting activated. Your rhomboids and your teres minor and major is when you do your upper back pulls, rows. Likewise for your lat pull downs or pullovers, your latissimus dorsi and serratus anterior are going to get targeted, which are those lower lat muscles there. For your legs, you have all those muscles in your glutes, quads, hip flexors, hamstrings, calves. And, you want to be doing a leg extension and a squat to target your rectus femoris, which is that middle quad, which is, looks sick once you get it developed. And your vastus medialis and your vastus lateralis, which is your quad sweep and your quad tier. So, those are just for show, for fun, right? To educate yourself on what muscles you are working. So here's the first 3-day split that I want to go over quickly with you guys. It's, extremely effective. I wouldn't give you guys a non-effective workout split. It's low volume, it's high intensity. First workout, push, barbell bench press, followed by incline barbell bench press, followed by dumbbell bench press, followed by tricep push downs. If you do this consistently, you will build an upper body, extremely aesthetic upper body, okay? Workout 2, barbell deadlift, one arm dumbbell row, lat pull down, alternating dumbbell curl. Again, you're hitting your biceps, your back, your lower back, your traps. Extremely, extremely effective workout day there. And lower body's going to be barbell squat, leg curl, leg press, and dumbbell lunge, okay? In-place dumbbell lunge. Each exercise I'm giving you based off the literature, as I said, you want to do 9 to 12 hard sets per workout, so sets to failure, and fail within the 4 to 6 or the 6 to 8 rep range. Now, for those of you who train extra hard, you may want to do, 2 sets per exercise instead of 3, or 3 on some and 2 on some. 3 for your first 2 or 2 and 2 for your last 2. That's completely fine. You're going to yield the same results, especially if you train, extra hard. But that's just the outline of the 3-day split. And now the 4-day split will add in that extra upper body day. So this won't be the same as your push day, right? We want to change it up a bit. We want to bias the shoulders. So we're going to start off with a seated dumbbell press, 3 hard sets, 4 to 6 reps, then a seated cable row, which is, close grip, neutral grip cable row, close grip bench press to target the triceps, and dumbbell rear lateral raises, which you can do sitting down or standing up to target your rear delts. That's all that's different from the 3-day and the 4-day split. It's just adding in upper body day, giving your upper body musculature more volume, more intensity, which is going to yield to better results than a 3-day split. But again, both will, you'll build a lot of muscle with both. And finally, the 5-day split is, push, pull, upper body A, lower body, and then upper body B now. So we've added in the upper body with a 4-day workout split. Now we're adding another upper body B. This is going to, again, not bias the chest per se. It's going to start off with a close grip bench press, which is for the triceps, then a chin up for your back and your biceps, then a seated cable row for your back, for your latissimus dorsi, your lower lats, then a barbell curl for your biceps, and that's it. Okay, again, it's completely up to you whether you want to do 2 hard sets instead of 3. If you want to train within the 6 to 10 rep range instead of the 4 to 8, that's also perfectly fine. Don't think that this is, so strict that you have to stick to, 2. Frankie said 3 working sets. Frankie said 4 to 8. No, you can do 2 working sets and 6 to 10. I also do that myself. But this is how the exercise progression should look. Exercise 1, hard set 1, you rest 2 to 4 minutes. Hard set 2, you rest 2 to 4 minutes. Hard set 3, you rest 2 to 4 minutes. And then you go into your next exercise, okay? And remember, do the previous week's exercise for 8 weeks straight before you move on to the next phase. Okay. So a lot of you may be, spotting those red flags like, oh, I don't want to do deadlifts. I don't want to do dips. I don't want to do push downs. My elbows, my shoulders, my lower back, my knees. Doesn't matter. I don't have the equipment. Doesn't matter. I got you. Okay. Here are a list of alternatives you can do for your bench presses, your dumbbell presses, your push downs, everything. So you, for example, instead of doing a barbell bench press, do a dumbbell bench press, do a machine chest press. Instead of doing an incline barbell bench press, do an incline dumbbell press or incline Smith machine press. Instead of doing a close grip bench, do dips or a JM press with the Smith machine. Instead of doing, a standing barbell overhead press, do a seated dumbbell press or an Arnold dumbbell press. Instead of doing a tricep push down, do seated tricep presses, do lying tricep extensions, tricep kickbacks, skull crushers. Instead of doing a barbell deadlift, do a dumbbell deadlift or a trap bar deadlift or a sumo deadlift. Instead of doing a lateral raise with dumbbells, do a cable side lateral raise, a machine side lateral raise. Here are a bunch of alternatives which are equally as effective, and you can easily now swap out in case you spotted any pieces of equipment which you noticed that you didn't have in your gym or at home. Here, look for the next best alternative on this list and just swap it out and, obviously make a note of it. And again, next time, your next phase, after 8 weeks, you can swap out all your exercises for these list of alternatives, okay? Here are some more alternatives. For your barbell row, you can do a seated cable row, a Helms row, a seal row, a 2 or 1 arm dumbbell row with a bench, a Dorian Yates row. Instead of your pull-ups, you can do lat pull-downs. Instead of your lat pull-downs, you can do pull-ups or a pull-up machine. Instead of your easy bar preacher curl, you can do a barbell curl, a dumbbell hammer curl curl machine. Instead of your reverse rear delt fly with a machine, you can do a reverse dumbbell rear lateral raise or a face pull. So again, another bunch of alternatives which you can swap out right now if you want, or once you're done with your first phase, you can just swap every exercise out for your favorite alternative. And again, if what I've recommended to you, again, I've recommended something that will apply to everyone because everyone will have access to that equipment. But if you prefer any of these alternatives, feel free to just swap them out. They're all the same. They're all going to produce the same results. I just went with the classic exercises which everyone will have access to and that produce insane results, okay? Again, more leg alternatives. Instead of your seated leg curl, a lying leg curl, you can do an RDL. You can do a good morning, a Nordic curl. Instead of your barbell squats, you can do a hack squat, a Smith squat, a split squat, a pendulum squat. Instead of your split squats, you can do a barbell lunge or a single leg split squat. Again, a bunch of alternatives there. Oh my God, there's more. Instead of barbell bench press, dumbbell. Oh no, I've already went through these. I don't know why I included them again then. Anyways, here are just to make it easy. Sorry, this is what I wanted to mention. Your next phase, your next workout after 8 workouts, but after 8 weeks, this, if you want my recommendation, is what you should progress to. Okay, so you've started with the bench press. Now do the dumbbell bench press or the dumbbell fly. Either one is fine. You've started with the incline barbell bench press. Now do the incline dumbbell press after your 8 weeks. You started with dips. Now do your bench dips. You started with tricep pushdowns. Now do seated tricep press. Okay. You started with barbell deadlift. Now do dumbbell deadlifts. You started with leg curls. Now do dumbbell RDLs. You started with the leg press. Now do dumbbell front squats or dumbbell lunges. You started with a barbell curl. Now do alternating dumbbell curls. So this is the next phase, which I would recommend you guys to follow, okay, to do after 8 weeks. This is the sequence that I want you guys to follow. But again, doesn't matter. If you go back to the previous list, if you prefer something else, then, ignore my advice. This is just to help, again, put it into perspective for you guys as to, oh, I'm done with my 8 weeks now. I wonder what I should move on to. Well, here is what I would recommend you move on to. Now, I'm done with the in-person, in-gym splits. Here is a dumbbell-only split for any of you who just want to do dumbbell-only, who maybe want to switch up from next phase. You want to do only dumbbells and see how the results you get from that. You may like working out with dumbbells, or you may only have access to dumbbells. Again, this is just for flexibility purposes for everyone to be able to do a workout split. So here's a 5-day split, push-pull, upper body A, legs, upper body B, just following the same structure as the last workout split. So you're going to, on your push day, dumbbell bench press, incline dumbbell bench press, dips, seated, tricep press, dumbbell deadlift, one arm dumbbell row, chin ups, alternating dumbbell curl. Upper body session, you're going to do seated dumbbell press, dumbbell side raise, lateral raises, dumbbell rear raise, seated lateral raises, reverse lateral raises, and seated tricep press. And then your leg day, dumbbell goblet squats, dumbbell split squats, dumbbell RDLs, dumbbell walking lunges, close grip, dumbbell bench press on your last upper body day. Chin-ups, 2-arm dumbbell rows, whether you want to use a bench to support your chest or not, and alternating dumbbell curl. All going to produce insane results. All very simple. Everyone can do it. And yeah, again, falling within the 4 to 6 reps for some of them and the 6 to 8 rep range for others. But again, you can stray away, do a set of 10 maybe, do a set of 9, doesn't matter. Or you don't want to go as low as 4. And here is just, minus the upper body day, same split for the 4-day split. And again, minus another upper body day for the 3-day dumbbell only split. So here is how you can achieve progressive overload, how to make progress essentially. So I did touch on it last video. So I always like clarifying, reiterating points that are important, because no matter how much someone tells you something, sometimes it takes repetitiveness to actually internalize it and learn it and actually apply it. So you want to be doing the double progression method that I use to progressively overload. So say one day you are doing an incline dumbbell press with 135 pounds, you get 4 reps. Next set you get 4 reps. Next set you get 5 reps. Okay, you haven't hit your 6 rep top rep set. So next week, start with 135. Okay, you hit 6 reps, up the weight by 10 pounds. 145 times 4, 145 times 4 again. You didn't hit your top rep set. So next week you up it. You stay at 145. You stay on that weight until you get 6, and then you up it again by 10 pounds. Now, as you get stronger, as you gain more muscle, as you get stronger, yes, you don't get as stronger as quickly or as bigger as quickly. So you'll only be able to increase by 5 pounds or 2.5 pounds per week or even per month sometimes. That's perfectly fine. Okay, progress is progress is progress. Warm-up sets. As far as warm-up sets go, here is all you need to know with regards to how should I warm up, okay? Before your first movement, do 6 reps with 50% of your working weight. So if you're doing a 150-pound incline dumbbell press, do a 75-pound incline dumbbell press. So, 32.5. Oh my God, have I done the math there right? Yeah, 32.5 on... No, 37.5 on each, so dumb, 37.5 on each hand for 6 reps, okay? Rest 1 minute, then do 4 reps with 70% of your working set weight, and rest a minute, and now now the workout begins. Now you get into your working sets where you take your sets to muscular failure, okay? But only for your first movement. You don't need to do warm-up sets for each time you start a new exercise, okay? For example, if I'm doing a hack squat, I'll only do my warm-up sets for my hack squats. once I come onto my leg curl, my hamstrings are already warm. I don't need to do a warm-up set or two of leg curls and then another warm-up set or two of leg presses. This is going to just accumulate unnecessary amounts of fatigue. You don't need to warm up. You don't need to, for your second, third, fourth exercise, you just need to warm up for your first one. If the accessory exercises, which you'll come on to do, are being worked in your first one. If you're starting off with deadlifts, you don't need to warm up on when you get to your dumbbell rows or your bicep curls, because your biceps and your upper back have already been warmed up from your deadlifts. So just do your two warm-up sets, for your deadlifts, and no more warm-up sets for any other exercises, to avoid building up fatigue and to just be as strong as possible on your working sets for each exercise. What weight should I use, you might be asking? Well, here is what I would recommend just starting out, okay, and gauging how strong you are. 95 pounds on the bench press, see how that works for you. Can you easily hit 6 reps? In which case, up it by 10. If you can easily hit 6 reps, up it by 10. If you can easily hit 6 reps, up it by 10, etc., etc. Incline barbell press, a bit lighter, 65 pounds. Dumbbell bench press, 30 pounds in each hand. Tricep push downs, 30. Barbell deadlift, 135. Lat pull down, 80. Barbell squat, 135. So you go through this list, and again, I understand a lot of you will be way stronger than this. This is just for people who are looking to figure out how they should, what starting weight should they use. If you've never done any of these exercises, use the starting weight and see, can you easily do 135 pounds for 6 on the deadlift? If you can, up it by 10, keep upping it by 10, do a couple reps. Oh, this is easy still, easy. And then you'll feel like, okay, getting 6 reps could be a challenge on this weight. This is the working weight, okay? And then you'll learn better and better as time goes on as to what your working weight is, and you should be making a note of it, obviously. Deloading. Now, when you're doing your deloads, when you're taking a week off the gym, or if you're just doing a week with less sets, or not taking your sets to failure, you maybe have done, each exercise 3 sets, and your deload, you want to do 2 sets now, reducing your volume, reducing your fatigue. Regardless, though, I wouldn't say don't do any high intensity cardio. High intensity steady state interval training. Just do low intensity steady state cardio. So walking at a brisk pace, incline treadmill, heartbeat at 130 to 140 beats per minute. Don't change your calories. Whether you're lean bulking or cutting, stick to your lean bulking calories, stick to your cutting calories, even if you're not going to the gym, or even if you're not training as hard. A deload is all about recovering and recuperating, and so that you can come back after the week is done stronger and bigger, okay? So don't worry about, I'm not training as hard, or I'm not going to the gym, so I should probably eat less. No, just stay at your calories, whatever your goal is. For a week, nothing's going to happen, okay? Now I want to talk about how to include cardio into your regimen, okay? What I advise is 1 to 3 hours of cardio per week, the majority of which, maybe 2 hours of which, is low intensity steady state cardio. So a brisk walking pace, again, 130 to 140 beats per minute heart rate. That's the intensity it should be. Nothing more, nothing less, really, to make sure your cardio is hard, but not too hard, right? For the majority of it. And then, an hour a week, you can do your sports. You can do your club, soccer, basketball, rugby, whatever you play. You can do hiking. You can walk a golf course. You can do cycling. It does not matter. Cardio is cardio. It does not matter what you do. All that matters is you enjoy the cardio you do. For example, there's nothing worse than walking on a treadmill for me. Okay, so what do? I love playing basketball. So I train basketball 3 times a week. I do 3 hours of basketball a week. So you find out what you like to do. Cardio is cardio. Doesn't make a difference how you do it. Just matters that you do it. Now, that's the end of the video. Hope this has been helpful. Hope you guys use these workout. Oh my God, use these workout plans. And as I said, these are very applicable for anyone to use, because they're not simple, movements or exercises, but they're the exercises, they're the bread and butter, which are going to help you maximize muscle growth. As far as volume and intensity goes, this is backed up by the literature. The 9 hard sets or 12 hard sets per workout is backed by literature. The 4 to 6 to 8 rep range is also optimal for natural muscle growth. So feel free to use these workout splits. Progress as I advised. After 8 weeks, switch up your exercises with the list that I gave you. And after 1 year of training, make sure to take your progress pics. You're going to transform. I'm telling you, bro. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one. Peace.